In this video, I'm going to talk about how every part of your book should be designed to get your reader to progress to the next step. Whether they bought the book or not, you want them to take the next step along the process. It's not only going to help you sell more books, but it's going to help put your book in front of the right people. In this video, I'm going to show you why it's the case and exactly how to do it. Welcome to my channel. My name's Lane. I want to put something free in your hands. If you go to lanesebring.com/5 steps, you can pick up my free 5-step guide to writing a #1 best-selling book, which I've done. My first book was a #1 bestseller in its category on Amazon. And in this guide, I'm going to show you exactly how that happened. So as we get started today, I want you to think about the way people first see your book. Now, it's most likely that the first time they're going to see it is on an Amazon listing, and it's going to be small. It's going to be a thumbnail in a search. And so the very first thing that they're going to notice is your cover. And on that cover, they're going to notice the title of the book. Probably that's all they're going to notice. The way I structure my books is that the title is really big block letters, and it's designed for people who are browsing Amazon. I want my book to be bright and colorful because I want it to reach their eyes, and I want to draw their eyes to my title. So if I don't get them to look at my book in a sea of books that they're searching for on Amazon, let's say that they search for my topic and they see a whole bunch of books, I want my book to stand out, and then I want their eyes to be drawn to the title. The reason why is because my title is designed to get them to go to the next step, which is my subtitle. So my title, and this is the way I teach, and this is how you should title your books as well, is make your title a hook. Don't put the whole promise in your title, but instead make it something that's intriguing, that's somewhat provocative, gives a little bit of mystery to what are they talking about? And then your subtitle is your promise. So if your title is the hook, the subtitle is the promise. So for example, my first book, the title was Preaching Killer Sermons. That's a hook. It's a little bit interesting. It's a little bit mysterious. You don't usually see the word killer and preaching in the same sentence. And so it's just different. From there, I have the subtitle, which is the promise. How to create and deliver messages that captivate and inspire. So you can see that if somebody sees my title and it draws them to the subtitle, then I've done my job. The next thing I want people to do is flip the book over if they're looking at the physical copy, or if they're on Amazon, I want them to click on the back cover and look at it. Because if they they see the cover, they read the title, they read the subtitle, the next thing they're going to do is flip it over and look at the back cover copy. And on the back cover, I want to make it intriguing enough for them to want to open the book. And what are they going to do when they open the book? And if they're on Amazon, this is the look inside feature. I want them to click on that. I want them to look inside. The first thing they're going to do is they're going to look at the table of contents. That's why every section of your table of contents and every chapter title should be doing the same thing as your title. It should be intriguing. It should have a hook and a promise, so that when they read through every chapter title, they're going, oh, wow, that looks amazing. I want to read that. That's interesting. I need that. I need what that chapter is delivering. I've got to read this book. And then if they're on Amazon, on the look inside feature, they're going to be able to read the opening pages of the book, the introduction or the first chapter, however you have it set up on your Amazon listing. So when they read that introduction, it should be intriguing and hook them into the overall promise of the book to get them to say, oh, gosh, I got to buy this book and I've got to read it. So at this point, they've seen the cover. That's made them want to read the title. They've seen the title, and that's made them want to see the subtitle. That promise is so powerful that it makes them want to flip it over and read the back of it, or it makes them want to jump on and read the table of contents. And if that's intriguing enough, they want to read the first pages of the book. Now, during this process, when they're on Amazon, they're also going to be checking ratings and reviews the whole time. It might actually be the very first thing they do after they even find the book and read the title and subtitle. A lot of times people want to see what other people are saying because that's social proof. So you have to think about how the fact that we have ratings and reviews has to work itself into every one of these steps. But that's always working in the background of anytime somebody's checking out your listing on Amazon. So you've got that happening, and they've seen the title, subtitle, back cover copy, table of contents. They read the first chapter. At this point, they're going to purchase the book, right? If you've done your job, you've got the right target reader checking all these things out, they're in the market for it. They click purchase. and they buy your book. But it doesn't stop there. Every chapter, every section, every paragraph of your book should be designed to get people to read the next, okay? Because it's just a progression. You're continually working them through the process of the book, because getting someone to buy the book isn't the end goal. Helping someone with their problem, bringing them to a solution, getting results for them, if you're writing nonfiction, which is what I mostly talk about, that's the goal. Because if that happens, they buy your book, they read your book, it keeps them engaged through the process, it helps them solve their problem. Guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna tell their friends about it, they're gonna say nice things about it. If you're lucky, they're gonna leave a rating and review, which is super hard to get. You're gonna get 1 out of 1,000 people that will actually go and leave a rating and review. As you're writing your next self-published book, I want you to think about each one of these elements. The way it's positioned and packaged. Are people drawn to the cover? Are they drawn to the title? Are they drawn to the subtitle? Does it deliver a promise that people want? Is your back cover copy written in a way that makes them want to open the book? When I say back cover copy, what I mean by that is copy is just words. That's the words that's used to describe the book and sell the book. And so back cover copy just refers to the words that are on the back cover. And so what I like to do there is I like to give any big name endorsements at the very top. And then under that, I like to bullet out exactly what my book delivers. And then I have a little bit of an about the author section. So I keep it very simple, but it teases just enough of the benefit of the book that my goal is to get them to open it if they're looking at the physical copy, or click that look inside button if they're on Amazon. So think about all those elements as you're packaging your book, and I think you're gonna have a much easier time getting people through the process of purchasing your book. In this playlist right here, I have more videos for you on self-publishing, some really helpful things for you to consider there. I'd love for you to click on that. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.